thought the effort was good. I mean, I think the effort our effort's never a question. Effort's always there. Obviously disappointing not getting 2 points. But again, we did some good things, no question. We, took it to them. Obviously, a few D-zone mishaps led to their goals, but definitely more things we can take from this game to move forward with. And that was, like I said, a good effort.
How much better are you guys feeling about your team offensive game as a whole now compared to a couple weeks ago?
Way better. I mean, I think, it's everyone. It's defensemen being more up in the play, getting pucks through. Forwards have done a great job of forechecking and turnover pucks, and all that leads to offense's zone time. And our problem in the start of the year was one of our problems was we weren't getting to the net, and I think our guys have done a great job of getting to the net, creating some traffic, and like tonight, you saw a few goals that were like that. So it was definitely things you can build on.
Your first goal in a while. What did you see on that play?
Just saw a Landon jump up in the play, and I knew Factor, the kind of player he is. I figured it was going to be on my stick, so he made a great play, and then hit my spot where I was trying to shoot.
Overtime's been a pretty tough sledding for you guys. What do you think's behind that when the game gets to that stage?
It's hard to put a finger on. I mean, obviously we had our chance. I mean, I had a chance coming down, and just the guy got a stick on it, so it's bearing the chances you get. And unfortunately, we haven't been able to score in overtime, and been on the losing end of most of them. So definitely something we can work on.
Well, I think it was kind of a tale of two games. First half, or maybe a little more, was excellent. I thought they had about 8 shots with not that much time left in the game, and going into third, we get the lead again, and it's just, for whatever reason, we just didn't hang on. We let them back in. Obviously, they got one line that did a lot of damage, and obviously some very good players, but those are the little things between winning and losing a game, is trying to close out games. We didn't. So it's tough, but on the other side, first half of the game was excellent. I thought dictated the play, didn't give up much, had some good chances. We scored some nice goals, and we get a point here, so just keep grinding away.
How much better on the whole, team-wise, offensively, do you feel about the way things are going right now compared to maybe a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, we feel a little more connected, certainly. I think we're starting to get comfortable, and whether it's settling into some lines, or some of us new guys getting really comfortable with what we're trying to do and how we're trying to play, and it's nice to see some pucks go in the net finally. But again, it's a process. That's better, and now let's clean up some other areas of the game, and hopefully we can keep getting some points here.
Tough call on you at the end of the game there. What explanation?
No,
did you give
none. You don't want to say too much with regards to that. So, Brady got a high stick right in the face in overtime, too. That's just, some days you get the call, some days you don't. There's no point. I've learned from being around a long time, there's no point in arguing. You can say what you got to say, but nothing's ever going to change. It is what it is. But it sucks when it's in a tight game like that.
Kind of confusing that you scored that goal, and it didn't seem like they were winning, but you knew.
Yeah, I know. When you score a goal, I was right there. So that's why I told the ref that they missed that one too. But
what do you think of this one overall? Yeah, I actually thought it was a pretty good effort for the most part there. We were hounding their D, making them turn. We were getting some good ozone time, some good looks, and they got some Hall of Famers over there that made some great plays. Put up some good points tonight and scored some big goals, and that's going to happen. So you can just limit those big dogs, opportunity. Then it'll be a different game. But I actually thought we did some good stuff to build off of tonight.
You were talking about that play in the bumper on the power play. Kind of got that goal there tonight. Is that just a product of working more on that and the timing on that play?
Yeah, kind of. It's all reads in the bumper spot. When I see Nobi, he's going downhill on that side. I'm not really going to be much of a passing option for him, just with the handedness that we are. And so, I saw him walking downhill, figured he was going to rip one, and so just kind of tried to put myself in a position where the rebound might end up, and fortunately worked out.
I feel like your game's coming along here the last few weeks.
Yeah, personally, yeah, feeling better. I think our line is, starting to buzz a little bit, and just as a team as a whole, you feel the momentum a little bit coming, and the positivity. You can just kind of feel it a little bit, and it's kind of translating to our game. I feel like we've, over this last, 4 or 5 games, we're taking steps. So yeah, I just want to keep building personally and as a squad.
How tough has it been to be on this side of so many one-goal overtime games?
Yeah, I mean, we're right there. It's one of those things where a bunch of overtime games that just didn't go our way. It's 3-on-3. A lot of stuff can happen. There's a lot of ice out there, and we had a couple, odd man rushes ourselves there, and it's this way it goes sometimes. But we got a good crew of guys, core guys that go for overtime, and we have a lot of trust in them, and those are going to start falling for us.
Steven said it was kind of a tale of 2 different games. You had it in the first and then kind of lost it towards the end. Is that how you saw that one as well?
I thought our second was really good. I thought our whole game was really good. I maybe a little bit in the first, 8 minutes, or a little bit in the third period. Took us a little while to get going. A little bit normal given the circumstances late in that period, where I thought we were in real control of the game in the second period and give up 2 goals late. So you knew coming in it might be, a little bit. We kind of got away from the things we were doing earlier, getting pucks sitting deep, but then we responded, and I thought we made enough plays to win the game, got the lead, and we made a defensive mishap and didn't really have the commitment to block a shot there, and you get in overtime, and again I thought 2 goals were on probably poor decisions on changes, a big turnover, and the penalty kill goal. I thought. We could have iced it, or we could have sent it 200 feet, and we tried to make a play, and we had a tire group, and they came down back and scored. So those are kind of mistakes that really hurt you against an opportunistic team. I don't think we gave up a whole lot, at all. Very little offensive zone or defensive zone time on our part. We're in their end a ton. Had lots of opportunities to get up 2, 3, 4 goals. Either we missed the net or didn't execute. And when you have Sidney Crosby on the other team, he doesn't take him many, and that unfortunately was a difference.
How much better are you feeling about the offense as a team now compared to 3-4 weeks ago?
I feel really good about the lines. I think they've all contributed. It feels like it finally feels good. There's good chemistry. I feel they're kind of clicking. They have the puck, and a lot of the things that we want to do and we look to do, we seem to be getting it. Our defensemen have been moving it up pretty good, but I really, the forward group to me feels like it's a pretty good group there.
This is the 7th loss in overtime. What's happening at 3-on-3 that's causing problems?
I wish I knew. I mean, I think if you look at all those games, we've had a chance to put a game away. We don't. They come down. And I think if you looked at all our games last year, it was probably pretty similar, where they had a chance and then we got it back and we scored on ours. And it's a kind of a roll of the dice. I thought tonight we made it a little too easy on them, just with the elongated shift. And then I thought we turned the puck over like 3 times in that. And I know we're tired, but you just wish, you can kind of get that back. And that's basically, if you watched every game that we played, that's kind of what it looked like.
LaRue with the stretch pass this evening that led to Skjei's goal. Can you kind of walk us through what's been impressive about his offensive awareness there?
Yeah, I think he's really good on the wall. I think he made a great wall play. He rolled the pass, and he had really good poise with the puck, didn't panic, and it was a beautiful goal. And one of those goals that when we're right and things are tight together, that usually puts you over the hump.
Do you still feel like a sustained turnaround is coming for this team, or is it difficult? You guys are kind of.
I think we're just plugging away here, trying to chip away, trying to get back to even 500 at home, and go from there. And I think we're playing well enough. Kind of saying this morning, pretty much 8 of the last 10 games, you feel you could leave with stuff, and we've had some overtime losses, probably 4 of them. We let some games slip away, and we won some. So I think we're playing well enough to win 2 out of 3, like I said a little bit earlier. And when you play that well, sometimes you can get on a little run, and that's kind of what we're aiming for.
It seems like your group as a whole was very hungry tonight. How do you guys plan to take that leftover hunger and Saturday?
Well, I'm sure we're not happy. Obviously it's hard for us right now to look beyond just what happened. But I think we should feel pretty good about ourselves in the way that we played. Obviously, we got to clean up some of those mistakes. and get back at it Saturday.